Hello and welcome back to Telltale Batman, the Dark playthrough, whatever you want to call this. I'm Shaun and I'm here with Jason.
I'm Jason and I'm here with Shaun.
Um, and we are really laying it into Alfred now, because fuck this guy. I'm going to take out all of my pain and anger on this one poor man who's done his best to raise and care for me since my parents died.
I think you have daddy issues. Poor Alfred.
I just told Alfred to go to hell. That makes me so sad. But no, it's time to be a petulant child. As actually, as much as I love the Batman, the first time I saw it, that was one of the scenes I didn't particularly like. It's the bit where Alfred wakes up in hospital and Bruce goes from super mad at him to super loving, like within about a 3-minute conversation. Now, on a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh watch, I actually now think that scene is really well constructed. But at the first watch, I thought that flip happened a bit quickly.
I wasn't so sure because that was the moment I chose to go to the toilet. So I came back and everything was fine.
Yeah. Well, at some point you'll watch the movie again.
I have now seen that scene. It's fine. I'm with
Oh,
it.
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
There it was.
Poor Alfred.
He got criminals always do. And what would
It's my favourite bit.
do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Here we go.
Batman doesn't kill.
Yet.
I think he might do.
This version might.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
So later in the game, they make out that this is like a VR thing he's seeing through his mask. But obviously this isn't. This is just memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the strings I had with the lieutenant.
That confused me at the time when he started interacting with it.
And now I need your help. Those are donations.
Oh, here we go. I'm also starting to essentially blackmail my friend.
Handshake and find out. At least tell me what this is about.
This playthrough was fun.
Look, I'm all for blind.
I bet you're going to take a gun through beyond that point as well. You're so awful.
This is the first time, Harvey.
That must be nice to have a DA in your pocket.
Yes, fucking sweet, dude.
Bend the rules whenever you need it.
Here we go.
One hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it
Absolutely. Because Batman is already trying to make an enemy out of Gordon, so Bruce is now on the path as well.
works? He's helped us a lot.
You're
in the
breaking
past.
this city
If you ask
apart.
me, he's out of control.
Yeah.
We need to be
Absolutely.
friends.
Batman is a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham than good.
I'm starting to think you might
Yay.
be right.
It's working.
Some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Yeah, I was really upset the first time I played this through, or you played this through, and saw that he was still in the hospital. Either at whatever the option was.
Goddamn Batman.
I know it's not a hospital, but hospital bed.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
Since before I got made.
You paled him on the
More
Yeah.
than friends.
spike, or you just beat him up a bit.
Yeah, so I thought, oh, I've impaled him, therefore we got a whole new scene and a whole little hospital bed thing. Nope. Same
Yeah.
thing either way.
No. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is why it bugs me that
Party.
a lot of the things you do don't have
Showed me the door.
don't really make a lot of difference.
I still see some unbroken bones.
But the different dialogue is fun. At least they went that far. You know, they could have just you could have just said between the thing of, "Ah, Falcone, I'm sorry you got injured like this," or fuck you, dude, I'm gonna punch you in the face, and he'd say the exact same thing.
Your bedside manner needs some, some assistance, I think.
Well, he's not in it enough, but I wanted to make it I wanted to, as much as possible, put Bruce on Penguin's side as well. So he's just going to turn villain and become an enforcer for Penguin. Because this version of Penguin is very fun. Even if the plot surrounding him is just absolute nonsense.
What are you talking about? It's fine, apart from the ending where it just sort of clears up.
So rich. Including
Well,
you.
apart from the point where he comes back out of nowhere. It's largely thought to be an international arms dealer. Bruce goes a bit psycho at a press conference, and suddenly he's running Wayne Industries for reasons.
It's actually one of the big families. We all know this. It's got to be one of them.
Oh, there's your beloved bit of cigarette smoke.
That is awesome. The reason it's awesome is because it's clearly got through some sort of quality control. It's not hidden. It's not like a little background thing that you're going to miss. There's nothing else in the scene. Someone sat down, watched this, and went, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, absolutely. It just goes to show. Well, this was at the point where Telltale were pumping money hand into fist into getting the licenses, and then having to pump these out as quickly as possible, and quality be damned to a degree. But I still don't think these are bad. I think
no, it's funny. If anything, it's that bad. It's fun.
yeah, it is immersion breaking. There's something that I highlight a lot later on that's just unforgivable. But you know that smoke is one little thing. Again, I'm still with you. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been put out like that, or at the very least, it should have been patched. But what is that woman sitting on?
Just thinking the same thing. Clearly, it's in the dark. Though. I can pass that one off. That's just in the shadows. That's fine. Why she's so well lit?
She's perfectly lit.
Know anything about that?
Because her skirt reflects light that the chair does not. I don't know.
Her skirt is the moon.
I feel like that Bruce talked to me.
Ah,
Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that's something.
I think that woman's hiding from us.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get from me.
That was one of the things I went back and redid the playthrough about, because I didn't feel I was helpful enough to Vicky by the end.
Oh, I'm pleased you put in
We were
thought
getting
into
through
this.
it. Oh, absolutely. I wanted this to be as different as possible to the other playthrough, to properly show off the different options and stuff. Even though you know, our chat over it is a bit more irreverent and a bit more having fun. You know, I wanted this to at least be somewhat not educational, but you know, informative as to different choices and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. This is not educational at all.
No, it's not educational at all. No.
You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Oh, zombie guy.
Yeah.
Straight out of The Walking Dead.
Never explain. It's not out of The Walking Dead. They're not blue in that.
No, I don't remember now.
I think they didn't name him, but I think the nod is that that's supposed to be a version of Solomon Grundy, I'd say.
Oh, then I don't
It's the
like
thing
it.
that makes the most sense to me.
Had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
I like your choice of words. You know how to create an impression. Ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What's he gonna do?
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
See, you can't, of all the things, we really can't pal up to Pengy too well. Which is a shame.
Yeah, I might have done that as well.
Yeah, that's...
I definitely died one way in here.
Sometimes you do actually have to press a button.
Take care of our mutual problem.
Oh, I thought this scene was later.
Pissed him off.
No, I like the bar. I like the casual Bruce.
Well,
My favourite bit.
why are you here? Don't tell me you're just lonely.
If I remember correctly, you can play pool at some point, or put the jukebox on, or something, or the TV. Something you can do.
I think you put the jukebox on.
It's not my fault
Bad
that you
dance.
know them, but I can help you out of it.
He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I've seen his rap sheet.
I'm getting quite involved.
String of
I've got to be
bad
honest.
crimes,
What's he
nothing
going to
major.
say?
He's not like covering his tracks. No one gets to his level without knowing how to keep a low profile. The question is, why Gotham?
Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
See how bad he can get.
Why leave that?
Bruce Wanker.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
still a reason. Good reason
Beer.
to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Says something like that, no matter which option you pick.
I think I see what's going on here.
I'm just not saying anything.
Maybe she likes a
Forget
strong
about
silent type.
anything. It really is adorable.
Like, seriously, she's taken my talking about another man and ignoring everything she says and not responding
I'm not really
as
all work and no play
me
kind of girl.
coming onto her.
Harvey,
Seriously.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your parent.
Now, I will say, because this gets pretty bad, it gets quite unpleasant.
Let's get out of here.
At the end, there is actually a big change in the final Batman Catwoman
I'll
dialogue
take the rooftops.
scene.
You take the alley.
Okay.
That to a degree makes it a bit better, or makes it make a bit more sense. But yeah, it's still horrible.
I don't know if I want to watch this.
Strong silent type.
Yes,
told
she's
you.
finally realised I'm playing this like a weirdo.
The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
No, so you better tell him I'm coming.
Oh, it's my favourite woman.
Bruce Wayne?
I remember, I don't think I did this scene the first time, and I think you were telling me about this.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Because I think I went as Batman, so you don't see the receptionist, and you'd remembered that she had no hair.
It's easy to ask for peace.
I don't think she ever has hair. That's the problem. I think just again, how do you not notice stuff like that?
Your father
Yeah,
and I, we took
that's
this
really
city
not
house.
good.
Falcone too, rest his soul.
It doesn't matter.
We built everything we have. You were born with it.
That sigil in the background there is really terrible. Behind Bruce. I think it's supposed to be on a big piece of cloth, but like
Yeah.
some of it is really...
I gave you everything I have on Wayne.
It almost looks a bit like an 80s cartoon, like the bit at the front was put on animated later and it's supposed to be the bit that moves and everything else is background.
Very important to know when it's been founded.
What's your point?
It's 1820. This will come up later in the quiz.
I'm here
Yeah,
with friends.
absolutely.
This-
Bruce wants in on all of this organised crime.
See, now I'm really wishing for a game which does have these trees of decisions that lead in all different directions and you can take over Gotham as the evil mastermind and that sort of thing. Obviously, it's
Yeah,
incredibly
that'd
expensive
be
to make.
really
that.
interesting.
Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted.
At the very least, you could have had options that led to Batman being a hero, Batman being, you know, somewhat neutral, and Batman being as big a monster as the criminals he takes in.
That's true. Maybe I can make it work.
Noble, but naive.
But no.
It was so long ago, there's nothing
Maybe they
left
expected
of
most people to be
Gotham
like you,
City.
playing your first playthrough of Batman wouldn't do that. It has to be this decision. We must choose
Powers
blue as the colour. It must be this. It must be that.
If only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin. Let you in on some family history.
I mean, look at the smoke cloud effects in the background.
For my political career,
It's lovely.
And my rival has bottomless pockets.
Yeah.
Now, if that
I don't know if there was supposed to be something on that big black expanse that he just looked at, or if he was just looking at the wall for a minute.
Oh,
Like,
I might have a lot
there's a lot
is
of
there
black.
supposed to be something there?
a new friend.
Fine. That's what it takes.
Now I think there is.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talked. Power is an old oak.
Maybe I'd like two
It
different
stands
people work
still,
on
but
this.
it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest stuff that makes it rock.
One was really diligent and,
Yeah.
and orientated on
Used it to get our
results, and the other person didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
and declared
Like one guy, what's it, the night shift and the day shift, and one says, "Right, do you finish your work? Yeah, yeah, it's all done. It's fine. It's fine."
was the target.
You just go for yours.
leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets.
My father. I can't believe he'd be part of that.
Come on, Bruce.
doesn't
You should
matter,
be able to believe that by now.
Penguin does.
We're palling up to Falcone, we're palling up to the mayor. You know,
Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce.
Oh, I'm quite a
now
nice
that
chat.
we're back on the same side,
They are.
Your father's last gift.
It's kind of nice because Hill is
They're yours.
pretty much a non-entity in the
Keys to the city.
in the other version, whereas in this he does have a much more rounded character.
Penguin
Even if
carried
he
quite a few
is, you
victims
know,
in his crusade.
obviously he's corrupt and everything, but he
But that's a
feels that
problem
what he's
for another
doing is good.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate.
Oh, I wish I'd played it this way then.
Open, Bruce. Next time, make it
I think I just threw him off the balcony or something.
Stay away
Or,
from
or pretended to.
It's not safe.
Miss my chance to humiliate Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
Is that supposed to be him in the picture?
Yeah.
Alright. It's a bit of
Now the
artistic license
entire
there.
receptionist has disappeared.
Security that Hill seems to think
It started with a head. It's the whole Back to the Future photograph thing. It's just gradually taken her away from existence.
Imagine how you must feel.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way.
Why? What's the problem with your parents, Alfred?
Wallowing. The city needs you now
Was your,
more than ever.
was your dad something special?
My advisors are telling me that I need to
Aww.
that I need to distance myself from you.
This is what I wanted to say the first
Until
time.
all this mess with my family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
Fuck you. I've given you all the money,
About a sucker punch.
and admittedly I've been a jerk, but
I need you to keep me
yeah.
afloat. I
Fuck
may
you.
have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Yeah, mate.
You've got some nerve. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are. Just not in front of the press. Can I count on your money, Bruce? Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Yeah.
No, Harvey. You can
As in, forget it.
Disappointing. You have a good reason?
Because all that money I was giving you, I'm giving it to Hill.
Excuse me? You're joking. Please tell me that you're joking. Right. Well, look, I have to go. The makeup person is here. Guess they have to put on my face.
yeah. See how
Listen,
that
I'm sorry we couldn't make this work out, Bruce.
see how that scene was recorded and is used in both versions because, you know,
You and me.
You mean because the tone shift
immediately
there?
cuts tone.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence.
See?
It can't go on.
I've got to the point where he's,
Most of the GCPD already think you're
you
a
know,
monster. Don't
got to the point
give
where
them
we're
right.
fracturing the relationship, which is good.
I get the job done. Now give me the report so I can do my job.
Fine. Just do it without splitting anyone in half.
I'm sorry.
She was part of that robbery at the mayor.
Where'd she come from?
Really? You're gonna drag out that
I cut. As,
good.
as you may have
Good,
noticed,
good,
I'm
good.
cutting lots of stuff out.
I thought it was just. I
If
thought,
you've seen it before, I've
I don't do the bad
cut
things
it.
I thought she was under the smoke
Unless
that he
it's
was
on
whapping about.
request.
Reveal
She's
her.
hiding under Batman's cape.
Well, like you
Just
scratch
bounced
my
out.
back,
Hi!
cut some people up. Besides, after this, maybe you'll owe me.
See, she likes the
I hate to
silence.
be a downer, but these hostages.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't
Maybe
have
she's
good
into it.
chances.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how
That
many.
is the least Batman thing in the
Really wanna
world.
pep a girl up.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to take your stance on this now and just. No, that's not Batman. Stop doing that.
That's literally the same death scene again.
Yeah, spotted that.
Couldn't be bothered to program a new one, I guess. Bye, Vicky.
I do love the penguin.
Right,
mask.
so here is our big change. Threw that right in a dude's fucking eye. There we go. Now we've got our Two-Face.
You can't just let him kill him. Awful.
I tell you what, I do like this theme. This is a very good Batman theme.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the
Here! Hi, it's me, Batman!
It's all building up.
It is. It is, but yeah, the next part is where things really get good. We get what I believe is one of the best scenes in the game, which we didn't see in the previous in the previous playthrough. Big change. So yeah, looking forward to talking about that.
I'm looking forward to
I
seeing
did
it.
not consent to Bruce being nice like this. This is not what I would have chosen.
We just imagine he's gripping really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.